my loves, welcome to the mat and welcome to this online coven. My name is Bethany and I am the Yogi Witch, and welcome to today's Power Yoga Flow, where for 20 minutes we are going to focus our attentions to the core, really kind of finding that inner fire and unblocking the solar plexus chakra. So this chakra is associated with fire, it is associated with energy, with passions, with that drive, and today we are going to unblock it. We are going to release any emotions that are kind of stuck here. Oh, here she comes. We are distracted now. We are going to unblock it, find that core, find our inner power, and just bring 20 minutes of some really soulful energy to our practice. So if you are new here, this is Luna, the very disruptive yogi dog, so just ignore her for this flow. I doubt she's going to be doing much. But anyway, grab yourself anything you need to make your practice a bit more comfortable, blocks, bolsters, any sort of props, and when you're ready, I will meet you back here, my darlings, so we can flow as a collective coven and focus on blocking our solar plexus chakra. Okay, so to begin today's flow, you're going to come into a tabletop position, stacking those shoulders just above the wrist, hip bones above the knees, starting to bring that belly button in so you find a little bit of core engagement here. And maybe you choose to close the eyes. Maybe finding a sway from side to side in those hips if they feel a little bit tight. So just bringing a little bit of grounding into our practice before we ignite that fire. And then let's add a bit more movement by inhaling to drop that chest gaze forward. And then exhaling to curve the spine, tuck the chin to the chest. Beautiful. Keep it going a few more times with the rhythm of your breath. Inhaling to drop the chest, exhaling to curve. Beautiful. I'm going to find that fire straight away. Remember, it's only a 20-minute flow, short and spicy. We're going to tuck those toes under and hover those knees a couple of centimeters off the mat and keep this movement going. Inhaling to drop that chest. Exhaling to curve. Beautiful. Before the next time that you curve those shoulders, move into your downward facing dog and begin to pedal out those legs. So bending one knee, bending another. Giving those hips a little bit of a wiggle here. Getting yourself used to this movement. Beautiful. Excuse me, loops. And then from here, we're going to bring the big toes to touch. We're going to take 5 movements of our knee to nose pose. So inhale to sweep that right leg to the sky. Exhale, draw knee to nose, hug it close. Inhale, take it high. Exhale to draw it close. Inhale high for 3. Draw it in. Inhale high for 4. Inhale high for 5. Beautiful. Hug this knee to the chest. Before we gaze between the thumbs, step that foot between the thumbs and lower that back knee down. On your inhale, we sweep those arms nice and high to the sky. On your exhale, send those arms forward, lift the front toes up, and find that little balance here as you make your way to a half split pose. And we're going to keep taking this movement. So inhale, arms flow overhead. Exhale, find half split. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, half split. Beautiful. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, half split. One more time. We inhale, sweep those arms overhead. Exhale, hold this half split. Keep the balance for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend into that front knee, release the hands to the mat. From here, we're going to inhale, pull the right arm to the sky. Bend the back leg and find that foot. So almost coming into a bound lizard pose. Oh, I'm out of breath already. But here we're going to test our balance by following me. Wake up that solar plexus, wake up that core by lifting the body and sweep that left arm to the sky. Push into that back foot, finding a really gorgeous back bend here. Breathing deeply into the belly. Inhale. Yes, on your exhale, release that left hand down, release the back leg, and we're going to lift that back leg up, step to side plank, and find your way to floating side plank by lifting that right leg up. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, find your way to your plank and take your half chaturanga. Lower halfway down. Inhale, press. Oh my God, I'm out of breath. Press into your upward facing dog. Exhale, hip bones come to the sky, downward facing dog. Oh my goodness, I've not filmed a power yoga flow in a while. Oh, I can definitely feel it. Yes. When you're ready, we're going to take this flow to the other side. Bring the big toes to touch. Inhale, send left leg nice and high. 5 rounds of knee to nose. Draw the knee in, squeeze it close. Inhale high. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale high. Yes, exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale. Squeeze in for 4. Exhale. Squeeze in for 5. Gaze between the thumbs. Step between them. Yes, lower the back knee down. Inhale, we find our way into low lunge. Exhale, send those hands forward. Lift the front foot, half split. Inhale, sink into the hips. Exhale, send it forwards. Inhale, take it high, yes. Exhale, take it forwards. 2 more times, see how low you can sink. Inhale, take it high. Exhale, half split. 1 more time. Inhale, take it high. Exhale, send it forward. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweep those arms to the sky before framing the front foot. You got it. Right hand stays down. Pull the left arm to the sky and bend that back leg to squeeze the heel closer. Now remember, if you can't find the foot, that is okay. You can work without. Giving yourself a moment here before we begin to lift the body up. Sweep that right arm to the sky. Push into that back foot. Find that balance. Yes. Breathing deeply. You got it. Holding 3. Holding 2. And 1. Release the hands to the mat. Lift that back leg up. Let's step to side plank. And then let's step to floating side plank. Float that leg up. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, whoop, and 1. Come into plank and take your movements. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, briefly come into your hero's pose just to take the pressure off those wrists. Make a fist and take some wrist rolls in one direction. Oh, Luna. Take some wrist rolls in another. Beautiful. Take some wrist rolls in one direction and another. Maybe add some neck rolls in and just give yourself a moment to catch your breath. Although this is power yoga flow, we're not going to go mental or any more mental than we're already going. We are going to find our breath. Remember, it's the most important thing. It's pranayama. It is our life force. And we definitely need this life force, this energy to help us unblock the chakra area. So for the final few breaths here in our resting pose, we're going to take our index finger and middle finger and just gently start to press underneath that space of the ribs. Just holding it here for a moment. Still breathing into that belly. before we inhale and exhale. Blink those eyes open, beautiful. Find your way first to tabletop, setting your roots, and let's meet back in our downward facing dog, my darlings. Hip bone to the sky. When you're ready, we bring the big toes to touch. Inhale, sweep right leg to the sky. Exhale, draw that right knee to that right elbow. Bring it to the center. Take it to the left elbow. Slide that leg under and make your way into your fallen triangle pose. Beautiful. If you want to go further, maybe start to shift your weight back and lift that right leg up. Whoop. Holding here, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release left hand to the mat. Step between the thumbs. Inhale, find your way into high lunge. Exhale, take that awkward twist very briefly before saying hello to twisted warrior. Right hand floats the back of the left thigh. Left arm floats up and overhead. Inhale. Exhale, sweep those arms up and overhead. From here, we're going to bend into that front knee, lift that leg all the way up and squeeze that knee into the chest. Keep those arms lifted. Holding 10, 9, 8, 7, you got it, 6, 5, 4, keep squeezing, 3, 2, and 1. Send that leg all the way back, send the arms forward, maybe even finding a Kali Mudra, and take your way into your flying warrior. Again, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands frame the front foot, step all the way back. First into our plank, and then let's take a look at that dreaded dolphin pose, a beautiful pose to activate the solar plexus. Drop the forearms to the mat and interlock those fingers. Lift those hip bones all the way to the sky. Head hovers off the mat. Holding for 3, holding for 2, and 1. Step back into plank, lift onto the hands and take your chaturanga movements. Oh, sweating. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, with excitement. We take those hip bones to the sky in downward facing dog. From here, big toes come to touch. Inhale, sweep left leg to the sky. And then draw left knee, left elbow, tap it to the center, to the right elbow, and then slide your way underneath into fallen triangle. Maybe you lift that leg up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand to the mat. First, bring that knee to the chest and then step between the thumbs. Inhale, lift the body first to high lunge. Exhale, transition, awkward twist. And then twisted warrior. Left hand floats back to the right thigh. Right arm floats up and overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Move back into high lunge. When you're ready, we're going to step that knee into the chest. Beautiful. Sweep the arms overhead. Point the toes down. Hold it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find your way to that Kali Mudra, flying warrior. Yes, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back with that right leg, hands frame the front foot. First, we step back to plank, drop onto the forearms and find your way to your dolphin pose. Tiptoe the legs closer. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back into plank, moving on to the hands and final vinyasa. Woo. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, cross those ankles and move to a seated pose, using this heat to find our twist, so we really kind of give the solar plexus a little bit of love. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, twist over to the left-hand side. Oh, that was sweaty. Beautiful. Inhale, arms float to the sky. Exhale, twist to the right-hand side. Inhale, that body comes into the center. We're going to take 3 rounds of a Navasana pose, so our boat pose. So moving on to those sit bones, rolling the shoulders away from the ears, and finding just a mini back bend here. So you start to lift the chest. You can lift these legs all the way off the floor, or maybe if you have it in your practice today to extend them, you can hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the ankles, roll back. And then roll straight into boat pose, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the ankles, roll all the way back. Yes, final round, boat pose, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross those ankles. Oh, roll into the mat and hug these knees nice and close. Taking a little rock from side, oh my goodness, to side. Beautiful. Before we gently allow those knees to fall over to the right hand side, and our gaze is going to float to the left, extend the left arm, extend the right. Inhale, knees float through center. Exhale, switch your twist. Inhale, knees come into the center from before we bend the knees to the chest, cross those ankles and give yourself one quick rock to bring yourself into your seated position. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. And we're going to take the hands to the knees. Just so finishing our practice in just a grounding pose now. We've got a lot of fire going on in the belly, in that solar plexus. So it's time to kind of even it out with some grounding, even if it's just for a minute. So roll the shoulders away from the ears, find length through the crown of the head. That sit bone is connecting with the earth beneath you. Find that lovely long line of energy through the chakras until we reach the crown chakra. So we are connecting heaven to earth. Before all together as a collective coven, we inhale through the nose. And on your exhale, sigh it all the way out. And then when you're ready from here, we bring hands to heart centers, always bowing low to ourselves, to those who joined as a coven, and from me to you, thanking you for allowing me to guide you through today's practice. Don't forget, I do upload 3 free flows a week here on my YouTube channel. And if you enjoyed today's flow, you're always welcome to let me know by commenting below, maybe give a little support by subscribing to the channel or by tagging me in your stories over on my Instagram at The Yogi Witch. But sending so much love to you, to everyone in this coven, and I look forward to meeting you here again soon.